Alright, this video is to show you how to use the component and plugin Smart SEO. Um, the component is already installed on your website, and it's actually a plugin. And the only option is to turn it on or off. And here it is. It's a system plugin, Smart SEO. The plugin, actually, the control for the plugin, it's on the front end, and it shows up as a bar that you drop down on the top of the website, and only super administrators that log in will see that bar, so you don't have to worry about other people seeing it. The purpose of the plugin is to help you optimize your articles, each individual article, um so it could rank higher on for Google searches. I'm gonna give you an example with this article right here, reducing the fall risk at home, the risk of falls at home. Um, the obvious keyword here will be reducing the risk of falls. That's actually a long tail keyword. Um, so that will be what you're optimizing for, and ideally you will want the actual keyword on the title of the article, on the title of the page, which is this up here, this bar here in blue on top. You also want the keyword on the URL, and very soon in the body of the article. So within the first 100 words you will want to repeat that keyword. And I actually don't see it here at the beginning. That's alright for now. Alright, so for me to easily optimize this article, if it wasn't already optimized, this the way you use the plugin is you actually log in with your password, and as soon as you do so, as long as you are a super administrator, it will display this bar up here, SEO control panel, and you basically just click on it. It will give you a page title, an option for a page title, which is this up here, meta description, and meta keyword. um so this is actually right. Meta description, the meta description, you actually want it to be a little longer, and you want it to include the keyword, and you want it to be different than, slightly different than the first words that you see on the article. Usually people, what they do is they take the first few words from an article like so, and they make that the meta description. The meta description will actually show up when somebody does a search. That's the little bit of content that shows up under the link to the site in Google. So you want it to be as descriptive as possible of the article that you're writing. So reducing the risk of falls at home. What can you do to minimize And that's actually what the people will see right under your the description that the people will see right under your the link to your website once somebody finds it on Google or Bing. And these are the keywords that you're optimizing for. Usually just use one or two keywords. Um, so basically, if you were optimizing for falls at home, you actually do have it falls at home the end on the title of the page, which is this up here. You have it on the falls at home under on the URL, and you have it as a keyword, made a keyword. So from this point, what you basically just do is just apply, and that's all there is to it. Um, this will, light up green, indicating that you took care of all three options you had um, for the plugin to optimize a particular article. Um, this, when you drop it down, will pretend to the actual page where you're at. So to show you what I mean is, I'm gonna open up a different article. You can actually optimize um, any page. So for instance, this is a blog view of news, of all the news. It's an aggregate of all the news. So basically, you could optimize, and I will advise you to optimize um, this particular page. And um, what I will do here is, because here you actually not so much going for a keyword, but for a total topic, which will be latest news on physical therapy. The latest news on physical therapy provided for you by Performance Home Physical Therapy, and that's good enough there. You don't really need, if you want, you can leave the phone there, but you don't really need the phone there. So basically, the keyword here will be, this are global keywords. It's taking global keywords. So the keywords will be physical therapy news. And if you want, don't try not to add more than two keywords, because what happens is that when Google and Bing, when they say robots to go through your site, they will actually, you already specifying that the keywords that you're using are so and so. So what happens is that the robots go through your article, and if they don't find anything related to the keywords that you're specifying, um, they will actually penalize you. So that's actually bad for you to try to optimize for more than one keyword or two keywords or even three keywords per page. Make sure they highly related and relevant to the article that you're optimizing for. So physical therapy news and physical therapy. And apply, and you'll see these three little buttons here light up, indicating that the three options that you had on this page were actually taken care of. And basically that's how you do it. Go through every single page and optimize it accordingly. Even the contact page, you could optimize it. Contact page for performance home care physical therapy, and so on. Okay.